Extra Beats.
Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Today we got another great video as I will be interviewing Sir Rob, aka Squiddy. He is also one of our great community representatives. And also we have here Sir MikeG503 from the Courtside community, a fellow Courtside member. He's also a general MVP, as you know, as you can meet him in the Discord. So before we start, I want to remind you all that, to subscribe so we can reach 400 subscribers and that we can make another great giveaway for you guys. So now that's said, let's start with our interview. Alright. Before we start, Sir Rob, any message, any introductions?
Call me Squiddy, Sir RBG. And,
alright, sorry.
No introduction for me. It's just a pleasure to be here. Appreciate you having you in the community, and appreciate you asking me to be on here.
Alright. Sir Mike, how about you?
Hey, how's it going? I just want to say it's a pleasure to be here and I'm happy to be here.
Alright, that's good to hear. Such an honor to be guesting two of the MVPs of the Discord community. Alright, so first up, I'm gonna ask some questions and somewhat of a background to both of these MVPs we have today. So, Sir Rob, can you give a short introduction or background to us about how you started in Top Shot? What's the reasoning behind the username, the Sir Squiddy, like that?
Absolutely. Well, I found Top Shot because I am a basketball junkie. I grew up playing basketball my whole life, following basketball my whole life. So as soon as I found out about Top Shot in February, it just clicked and it made sense. So a friend sent it to me, and it was a sprint from there on out. And Squiddy Diddy Doo is my Pokemon Go name.
Ooh.
So that's kind of how that all started. And I started out on Discord. I started finding out about Discord during the pandemic, and I was helping to run a Pokemon Go community because it was the only game that I played, and I love the technology. I've been around the game for a long time, so it was a smooth transaction. And then when I was on Discord, I was already Squiddy Diddy Doo because that was the trainer name, and it just stuck.
Yes. Sir Rob, what do you find similarities between Pokemon and Top Shot? Any similarities?
Yeah, the collecting aspect I think is really cool. So basically you're collecting Pokemon and then you're collecting NBA highlights, right? You're collecting different moments. So the concept of collecting the Pokemon, seeing it as kind of like your digital passport, because you can keep track of which cities the certain Pokemon are from. So it's just kind of fun, and it kind of translated in terms of the technology and the ways that it can bring communities together.
Yes. Also, Sir Mike.
How's it going?
Yeah. Any introduction to us? Any background?
Well, I found Top Shot back in late February, early March, when the whole boom was happening and you were hearing about it everywhere, seeing it on Sports Center and reading about it on all the articles and everything. And being a huge basketball fan my whole life, I had to jump in as soon as I could. I was one of those guys that was going from like Walmart and Target trying to get the basketball cards and always missing out. So when I found Top Shot, I was hooked right away.
Yeah. I don't have a background on collecting physical cards, sir. Is it also exhilarating like collecting in Top Shot?
Absolutely. It's like it's one of those same feelings when you're opening the packs. That's awesome.
How about you, Sir Rob? Have you collected physical cards too?
I have. I've collected physical cards my entire life. So the translation was seamless.
There's a same niche in collecting Top Shot and physical cards, but the difference is the collecting style. It's digital, right, sir? It's more accessible. You can easily sell because we have the marketplace for that, right?
Yes, it makes it a lot easier.
And you don't have to go get get the things graded. It's all right there. Things aren't going to
Oh.
get broken or ripped or anything like that. You don't have to worry about anything, the edges or anything.
Oh yeah, that's so true. So, I asked this to Sir Dumbo before, that can we compare it, like the serial number is the serial grade of a physical card? Can we do that to Top Shot moments?
Well, it's what you make of it, right? So collectors collect different things. There could be somebody who likes to collect all twos, you know, and that's just the reason they collect, right? People collect for different reasons, and they do it to have fun. They do it to kind of show an extension of who they are with their collection. So to me, the serial number is what you make of it, right? So there's a reason that number 1 is valued, because it's the first one printed, so it's very rare, makes it even more unique. Or the jersey number is unique too, because it's the number that they're wearing, right? It could be any serial number, it just happens to be the one that matches. And those little things are just ways that you can differentiate.
Yes. Great input, sir. Great input there. How about you, Sir Mike? Do you have any input on that?
I mean, I've heard all kinds of different things about collecting birthdays and collecting your birth year or their birth year and all kinds of different things. I've heard people doing it all.
Oh yeah. Also the game date serials of the said moment. There are certain
Oh, that-
collectors there. So, shout out to Sir Pure Bull. He likes to collect that.
Shout out to Pure Bowl, you beat me to that one.
Of course, I love my fellow courtside members. We are family here. So anyway, we're gonna proceed to the second question. This is for you, Sir Rob. Sir Squiddy. Sorry. For people who don't know, you are a moderator before becoming a community representative. Did you have a hard time transitioning from a volunteer to an employee?
I did not. I mean, when I initially got involved, when I initially found Top Shot, I knew deep down that I wanted to work for this company. I wanted to work for this product. So I dedicated all my time to being an active community member. You know, I just reached out to people, and yeah, luckily enough, I was able to make it happen. But it was a very seamless transition, because it just came with more responsibility. It was very hard to give up the collection, as I would have loved to have keep collecting and reforming, but I wanted to be a part of this. You know, this Top Shot's gonna be a part of my life for the rest of my life, and it was a no-brainer. So it was tough at certain times to not be collecting, when there were times when I would have really liked to have been collecting. So that was the hardest thing that I had with my transition.
What moment exactly, sir, would you like to own right now, but you cannot because you're already part of the community representative team?
That's a great question. It might have to be the Giannis block in the NBA Finals. So I was already, I was on the team during the NBA playoffs, and just when I saw that block live, I can't forget my reaction to that. So there's certain plays where I'll always remember what I was doing, how I was feeling at the time, the setting of the game, the momentum of the game, how everything was going, and that block was just something special. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get my hands on it, which is unfortunate, but that's something that would probably be on top of the list.
Oh, such a historic moment too. Very, very beautiful.
And I'm not just pandering to my crowd here, RBG. I really mean that.
But that's what it's all about, though, is the moments when you can remember where you were at, like what time, what you were doing, and all that stuff when the moment happened.
Exactly.
How about you, Sir MikeG? Do you have any questions to Sir Rob about his journey to becoming a employee?
I mean, so you said the whole time, pretty much that was your end goal, was to be able to work for the company?
Yes. I knew I wanted to be involved, right? So I was just
absolutely.
I saw the NFT world, right? And I knew this was a space that I wanted to be a part of, and it just hit me differently, right? And so I dedicated all my time and you just get involved, because I'm a true believer just in life in general, right? It's all about, it takes a village. It's all about the people you surround yourself with, and it's all about kind of believe in something. I believe in the concept of NFTs, and I believe in this being the future of NBA fandom. It just all made so much sense to me. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to be involved in this however I can, and whether it was joining the team officially or making content or something, I knew that Top Shot and I was a match made in heaven. So I just, it was definitely an option of the end game, and it's one that I, actively pursued.
That's awesome.
It's a cool story. I've got a dream job, doing what I love. So, thrilled.
Absolutely.
Just absolutely thrilled to be here. Sometimes it still seems a little surreal, but we've got,
Yeah, and
got a fun ride ahead of us.
And the community loves you so much, sir, especially the hooping family, the Talking Hoops family.
Oh, you're too kind. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we're definitely lucky to have you in the community.
So that's so true, sir. That's your domain, the Talking Hoops. You're the true OG there.
Oh yeah, that's that's kind of the story of when I started modding. That was the channel that didn't really get any attention. So I'm like, all right, people are gonna come here. They got their talking moments. General is, was the wild west. I'm like, I'm gonna specifically moderate Talking Hoops because that's what I know. That's all I know. So making that kind of the channel was that led me to where I'm at right now. So Talking Hoops fan for life.
Yeah. So speaking of hoops, Sir Mike G, what's your favorite team, NBA team?
Oh, I'm a diehard Blazers fan. Born and raised in Portland. I've always been a Blazers fan.
No wonder there's too many Damian Lillards here.
I'm definitely big on Dame this year. He's gonna have a big year this year.
How many Lillards you got, Mike?
That's a good question. I couldn't tell you.
I'm gonna try to filter here. So I'm gonna guess your favorite player is Damian Lillard, right, sir?
Right now, yeah, absolutely. I was growing up. My favorite player was always Vince Carter, but definitely right now is Damian Lillard.
Sir Mike has 10, and also the All-Star one too. This is a great moment too. Oh,
Nice.
That's definitely one of my favorite moments right there.
Nice, dude.
oh my, this is a great moment. Look at this. Oh!
Blouses.
Yeah, but Giannis was still the MVP here, right?
Yes.
Cough.
Yes.
Thanks for the reminder.
No, I'm kidding, sir. This is his moment. A great game winner, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah. Yep.
Very, very nice. So, okay. How about you?
That's the first ever ELO ending moment on NBA Top Shot.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there you go.
And also the signature after the shot, the Dame time.
Yes,
Very, very
that's
fitting.
So cool.
Sir Squiddy, how about you? Who's your favorite team and player?
You know what? My favorite player of all time, or my favorite player currently in the NBA?
Oh, you can share both, sir, if you like.
So my favorite player of all time is Allen Iverson.
Ooh.
As I'm a Philly boy, right?
Gotta love it.
He was just like, as a young baller, I had the shoes. I just always looked up to AI.
You had the headband, you had the sleeves and everything.
Absolutely. All I want to do is emulate Allen Iverson. So I born and raised a Sixers fan, but now I'd say I'm more of a Jazz fan than anything. I'll be happy if the Sixers win, but they, sensitive subject. There with the Sixers. And then, my current favorite player right now, it might be Kyrie Irving. I just love his game, and I'm a big Universe guy, right? And I was lucky enough to share a court with him back in the day. They beat us. He had about 35, but it was just kind of so cool to watch, and I love his style of play. I think he's got the best handles of all time. He's one of the best finishers of all time as a guard. I just, his game is incredibly special. There's none that really like it.
Yeah, I was gonna point.
We're gonna miss him when he's gone, but hopefully we've still got some good time ahead to watching Kyrie ball out.
Yeah, I was gonna point out that too, sir. That you have played with Kyrie Irving because Sir TD Top Shot said that to me. So how did you end up playing with him, sir? Can you share a bit more about that?
Sure. It was called the Donofrio Classic, which is one of the premier high school basketball tournaments in the United States. So I guess and in fact the world, because the United States is, where high school hoops is a big thing. And our team name, shout out to the Classics, right? We were just a scrappy group of kids, we didn't have anyone go D1. We just had a bunch of just winners, right? So it was just a combination of my friends, people I grew up playing with, and we made it to the semifinals of the tournament. And again, the Philly hoop scene, I'll contend, is the best circuit in the country. People will shout out Chicago, people will shout out LA, people will shout out Louisiana. Nope, I'm going Philly all day, all night. And we beat some future pros on the way, but then we get to the semifinals of the tournament, and it's like, all right, we've got Kyrie Irving on the docket. And at the time, he was the number 2 prospect in the country, signed to Duke. And we're playing in a very small gym, right? So maybe host 150 people. And there was easily 300 people jam-packed in there, coaches, everyone there, just to get a glimpse of Kyrie. So the atmosphere was absolutely electric. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch. I spent most of my time on the bench because it was a close game. But it was surreal to be on the court there, knowing that, hey, this player is going to be special. And he was a super nice guy, one of our best players. He gave him mad props afterwards because my buddy put up 30 something against him.
Wow.
It was just a really fun game. So he could have been nicer, could have been more genuine, and you just knew he was an absolute superstar that was going to be in the NBA in 2 years.
Yeah, it was that kind of game that it doesn't matter if you win or lose, but you had fun, you had interaction and engagement with a star like Kyrie Irving, right, sir?
It mattered if we won or lost. I was doing that game really, really, really bad. So we had a hell of a team and some unbelievably unheralded hoop players, right? Where it's just, we had an absolute squad. I could talk about my past growing up in the Philly hoop circuit. I could go for hours and hours and hours and hours, but I don't want to waste anyone's time with that.
But yeah, I'm kind of jealous you played with a NBA player, sir. This is somewhat impossible in my area.
I've actually played against the bunch.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm turning the big 30 now, right? So these cats are getting a lot younger.
I'm the same age. I feel you.
How about you, Sir Mike G? Do you have any basketball story?
I mean, back when I was in high school, I have Kevin Love stories. Went to the high school right next to me, and I remember watching him break the backboard and all that kind of stuff. And it was just nuts watching Kevin Love play in high school.
You got to see him break a backboard on a dunk?
He broke a backboard, but it was kind of funny. He turned to the crowd and bowed like he was the best player ever and all that kind of stuff. But it was impressive.
Fun, celebrate good times.
Yeah, I hear
Got
that.
hurt.
It was nuts.
All right, so Sir Mike, what moment would you like to acquire most?
That I already have, or that
Yeah,
have?
you don't already have. You don't have.
I need that Vince Carter moment in my collection.
The last shot.
I regret. Yes, I regret not pulling the trigger a few times now. I've been watching it ever since I got on the site, and I just regret not pulling the trigger yet. But it's gonna be in my collection one of these days.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
The legendary one, sir.
Oh, I wish.
Oh, you can do it, sir. I believe in you.
There you go. Manifest it.
So how about on your current collection? What's your most prized moment there?
It's got to be one of my Lillards, either the All-Star one or it's got to be maybe his the series one. I think was his career high, and it was also a franchise record for the Blazers.
Was this
The one, I think, yeah, and it's also against his hometown, Oakland. So I thought it was a pretty cool moment.
Oh yeah.
Game winner.
Ooh, the step back too. Oh.
I think it was 11 threes that game, which is a franchise record, and it was his
Nice.
career high.
Gee, I need an endless loop of you going, ooh, to a nice move, to a nice handle. Inject that into my veins, my friend. Inject that into my veins. That is a smooth reaction, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm just this.
That's how you know someone loves hoop. That's how you know someone loves ball. If they got like, ooh, hey, they got a nice little flair to their hoop reaction. Man. That's how you know you're a super fan.
Yeah, I love basketball so much, sir, but sadly my height and my body won't agree with me. I used to play for my school as a varsity, but yeah, I stopped because of the injuries. Yeah, nothing crazy. All right, Sir Rob. I mean, Sir Squiddy. What's your best experience as a Top Shot employee?
Best experience as a Top Shot employee is every day getting to be part of this community team, right? And getting to chat and talk with Luke, with Brad, with Zach, with Mo, with Candy, with JP, with Jacob, just with everybody on the community team, with Gibbs, just being part of this team every day and working so hard that everyone just absolutely loves this product, right? And just being around these people every single day is what is the coolest thing to me, right? And it's again, it takes a village, and you're the people you surround yourself with, and being able to call the community team these guys my teammates is just it's a blessing.
All right. So, okay, we're gonna step away a bit from Top Shot. Okay, I'm gonna ask you about other NFTs. Sir Rob, are you in another NFT, collecting another NFT since because you cannot collect, right? In Top Shot, there's no play policy with the employees, right? So
Unfortunately.
So are you in another NFT? Are you collecting some?
Yeah, I'm in a few other ones. So I was able to kind of pivot, right? And I wouldn't have found out about these other NFTs if it weren't for Top Shot.
Yeah,
right? So that kind of led me to the other ones, and this was back in like April. No, it was around June when I started to collect additional NFTs. So they're fun. They're a lot of fun. Check out the community. Obviously, all of my time and energy most of it is focused on the Top Shot community. But there are certain other projects that I really love. Shout out to the Royal Society of Players, which I really like. I really like what they're doing with the Top Dog Beach Club, which I've got one of those. I love the Wicked Craniums. So those are three that I definitely really like and support.
What set would you like to complete when you can complete it, if you are allowed?
So I would like to complete the base set for Series 2.
Base set Series 2.
The commons. I am a common man, right? And it's just like that's who I am. So I'm a collector. I want to have every moment in the Series 2 base set. So by the time I stopped collecting to join the team, I had every common moment that was possible. So since they added a bunch of new ones to the new team, I'm not thrilled that they're going to be the most expensive ones. But whenever that comes back, I'm gonna have to try and finish that first, because I just think it would be really cool to be one of the people that have every base set moment.
That's so true. And also, sir, there are many moments there that are considered gems, right? The highlight itself.
Absolutely, there are a ton of that too. So I just think it's gonna be cool, and I look forward to passing down my collection to future family. Just bring it down and I think Top Shot's a generational product. So I think that'll be really cool to have that entire set. I think it's a fun flex.
Yes. So, how about you, Sir Mike? What's your best experience in Top Shot so far as a collector?
I would just have to say the community as well. I mean, I never expected going into this to meet all the kind of international people that I've met, and talking to people all over the world, and meeting people even in my own state and city. I've met a bunch of people. It's just, I'm blown away with the community, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
How cool is it, dude? Right?
It's
nuts.
The
power of NFTs, and it comes in so many different forms. And the coolest thing about Top Shot and the Top Shot community is you're pretty sure that you've got that shared common bond, which is hoop.
Right, exactly.
Especially if you're getting into it now with all these other projects available, right? People who are getting into Top Shot are basketball fans right now. So
100%.
Whereas a lot of people who were coming in February were just doing it for maybe strictly financial reasons, whatnot. But now that it's just like there's so many other options in the space, whereas before Top Shot was kind of just Top Shot was the big thing. it's just really cool to connect with all these different basketball fans, right? So I could talk hoop all day. Top Shot gives me the platform to do so with people I share a hobby with.
Yes, yes. So, okay, as I'm looking at a WNBA moment, so what's your input on the addition of WNBA to NBA Top Shot? Do you like
I
it?
love it. I love it.
Yeah,
It's gonna bring a whole new wave of people, and it's gonna bring a whole new fan base, and I'm all for it.
How about you, Sir Rob?
Yeah, I was hype as heck as well. You know, I love the women's hoops game. It's it's a different brand of basketball, right? And these women are elite, and I think that's so cool to have these first ever moments on NBA Top Shot for such a WBA is just dope. You know, it's just dope as hell. I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're getting all these legends, we're getting these badges, these debuts, I think it's awesome for Top Shot as a whole.
I think it was just needed. I mean, we have the NBA moments on there. Why not have the WNBA moments on there?
Exactly. So, and it's a whole nother league, you know? So
Yeah.
it's a whole nother league, it's a whole nother partnership. The fact that we can have them on the same platform is it's super unique, it's super cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and also meeting new types of collectors in the Discord, right, sir? WNBA fans coming in and meeting NBA fans too, sharing the passion of basketball.
Oh yes.
All right. So, okay, I'm gonna ask question about the community, Sir Rob, Sir Mike. Can I call you Sir Mike, right, Sir Mike?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So, Sir Mike, Sir Rob, what do you love most about the Top Shot community, and what do you hate?
Well, you know I don't hate anything. You know?
Oh yeah.
You know I can't be I love everything about Top Shot. I love the positives. I love the negatives because we're learning from any negatives that arise, right? So we're all doing this. It's a brand new path. I love that it's just a core group of basketball fans who love collecting, right? And I believe just that simple concept, a bunch of people getting together who share a hobby, are going to do great things together. And the amount of creative people in this community that are doing their own thing and making new careers and new projects all based around Top Shot is just the coolest thing.
Sir MikeG?
I agree, and I just love the diversity. I mean, a person that has 10 moments could have the same kind of input from a person that has 10,000 moments. Like, it all is the same kind of input, and we have to respect it all, you know what I mean? And I love it that we all have different input, and we all can come together and as a community and be together.
Yeah. Very, very nice input there to the community. Daily interactions, engagement with the community, sharing of passion. This is what we love about the community. We are here together. We are here loving this space, the Top Shot. We all want it to improve. So we can't avoid negativities, right, sir? Constructive criticism. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So any constructive criticism is welcome. We are not silencing those opinions, and the community reps loves those comments, those ideas too. Sir Rob, can you explain why the Dapper team loves those inputs from the community?
We as a Dapper team, we're all part of the community too, right? So we're building a product, to last, but it's always important to hear the input of the people who are paying money and spending time on our product, right? On the product that we use. So I think any good business that wants to succeed is always going to be listening to what their people have to say and always be listening to feedback, because the minute that you stop improving your product, you're going backwards.
Sir Rob, I know you can't share about the future of Top Shot or any details, but can you at least share what are you most excited about for its future as a platform?
I'm really excited what's in store for Series 3 and for the rest of the summer. And I'm excited to see how Top Shot plays for the daily fanhood for the duration of an entire season, once everybody's kind of on it right now, right? So Most people were getting on towards the end of the season last year. And I'm excited to see, the following and what we can do throughout the full season. So that's really exciting.
All right. How about you, Sir Mike? What are you most excited for the future of Top Shot?
I'm excited for the more in-world reality, like utility in the real world. I mean,
yeah.
I'm hoping to hit up as many arenas next season as I can, and if I can hit up a kiosk, that'd be awesome. If I can't, at least hopefully I can be at a game where a moment's at. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking forward to more real world as the world gets more safer. Hopefully.
Yes. Make sure to send those pictures in the courtside chat, sir.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm also very excited for what's more to come. So, okay, we're nearing our end of the interview. Again, thank you, Sir Mike and Sir Rob, for guesting in my interview. So, second to last, sir, any message to our collectors and viewers watching, Sir Rob?
Collect what you love, be part of a community that you enjoy being part of. And if you're a basketball fan, hopefully the Top Shot one is one that you want to be a part of. And if it's something else, then it's something else, right? But, life's too short. The most valuable asset that you have is your time, right? And do stuff that you enjoy doing that's productive and that you can, live the life that you want to live too. So I think that we're building right now an awesome community for NBA basketball fans to hang out and to usher in this new era of fandom. And, come hang out in the Discord with us.
Yes. How about you, Sir Mike?
I just want to tell everyone, thank you for being you. I mean, this community has been amazing, and I appreciate every single one of everybody.
Love it. So, okay, last but not the least, last shout out. We cannot leave the courtside chat family here because they're also watching. So, any last message to them? Any message to them? Sir Mike, Sir Rob?
Courtside would just be, I love you guys. Much love to the family. We are one big family, and we're all on this road together. And there's nothing but love. I just look forward to what we make as a community. I just appreciate every single one of you guys. And that's really it. I'm a courtside guy. Courtside guy for life.
Yes, sir. Sir Mike G, any message to courtside?
My last message to courtside would be just remember that grape Gatorade is purple.
Let's go! No!
I had to slide that in there.
I thought you're gonna say black. I thought you're gonna admit it was black.
Never.
Yeah, anyway, we're gonna ignore that. I'm gonna edit that out. So, yeah, again, I'm gonna thank Sir Rob, Sir Mike for guesting here. Such an honor for me. And thank you so much for giving a bit of your time. And yeah, if you have any more message, shout outs, feel free to shout them out, Sir Rob and Sir Mike.
It's an honor, RVG, and just thank you for all you do. It's much appreciated, and I know the community appreciates all you do.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You as well, sir, for always being there in general.
I appreciate you too. Appreciate you guys. And it's an honor having you guys in the community.
Yes, sir. Sir Rob, we are lucky to have you as our community rep. Thank you for always being awesome. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Again, thank you for watching and staying and listening to our stories. And yeah, again, just a reminder, we are close to 400 subscribers and we can do a giveaway. Thank you so much, guys, and peace out.
Subscribe.
Oh, there we go.
Share. Let's get it popping.
Let's go. Thank you, Sir Rob. Thank you for the hype. Always the hype man. And yeah, thank you and peace out.